Imagine stepping onto a global stage where no one who looks like you has ever won. The odds are stacked against you, but you defy history in a way that stuns the world. In 1970, Jennifer Hosten did just that, becoming the first Black woman to win Miss World. But was her victory truly celebrated, or was it met with controversy and backlash? What made this win so groundbreaking, and how did it change beauty pageants forever? Stay with us as we unravel the untold story of Jennifer Hosten's triumph, struggles, and lasting legacy. Miss World, established in 1951, was initially dominated by fair-skinned winners, reflecting the prevailing beauty standards of the time. For nearly 2 decades, Black women were absent from the winner's circle, with the pageant favoring European-looking contestants who embodied conventional beauty ideals. This lack of diversity persisted until 1970, when Jennifer Hosten made history as the first Black woman to win Miss World, representing Grenada. Her victory was groundbreaking, challenging the narrow definitions of beauty and proving that beauty transcends race and skin tone. Hosten's win marked a significant step toward greater diversity and inclusion in the beauty industry, paving the way for future contestants of color to be celebrated on the global stage. Jennifer Hosten was born on October 31, 1947 in St. Lucia, Georgia's Grenada, where she spent her childhood in the capital city with her parents and 4 siblings. She initially pursued a career in broadcasting, training with the BBC in London, and working for its Caribbean radio service. During her early career, she also worked as an au pair in France, gaining international experience. After returning to Grenada, she became a flight attendant, a role that eventually led her to the Miss World stage in 1970. Her diverse early experiences laid the foundation for her groundbreaking achievements. Jennifer Hosten's journey to the Miss World stage began unexpectedly after a chance meeting with Miss Guyana, who encouraged her to enter the Miss Grenada competition. Despite her initial reservations, Hosten decided to participate, viewing it as an opportunity to represent her country and gain international exposure. She entered the 1970 Miss World pageant in London with modest expectations, as women from smaller nations, particularly women of color, were often overlooked in such contests. However, her poise, elegance, and intelligence captivated the judges, leading her to make history as the first Black woman and the first Grenadian to win the title. Her victory not only shattered racial barriers, but also redefined global beauty standards, marking a pivotal moment in the history of the pageant. The 1970 Miss World competition was marked by significant controversy, reflecting the broader political and social tensions of the time. The event featured 2 South African contestants, Pearl Jansen, a Black woman, and Gillian Jessup, a white woman, highlighting the racial divisions of apartheid. This decision alone sparked outrage and debate, as it underscored the systemic inequalities of the era. The competition was further disrupted by women's liberation activists who protested against the pageant's perceived objectification of women. They threw flower bombs and heckled host Bob Hope, temporarily halting the event. The activists aimed to challenge the patriarchal norms embedded in beauty pageants, though their actions were met with mixed reactions from both the contestants and the audience. Jennifer Hosten's historic win as the first Black Miss World added another layer of controversy. Her victory, alongside Jansen's second-place finish, led to accusations of racism and rigging, with some critics questioning the fairness of the judging process. The aftermath saw protests and media scrutiny, with headlines focusing on Hosten's race rather than her achievement. This event became a pivotal moment in the conversation about race, beauty standards, and the politics of representation in global pageants. Jennifer Hosten's historic win at the 1970 Miss World pageant was met with significant backlash and accusations of racism. Many believed Miss Sweden, Marjorie Crystal Johansson, should have won, as she received 4 first-place votes from the judges compared to Hosten's 2. However, Hosten accumulated more overall points across the rankings, leading to her victory. This discrepancy fueled widespread criticism, with UK newspapers and celebrities questioning the fairness of the result. Some even accused the judging panel, which included Grenada's premier Eric Gary, of influencing the outcome in Hosten's favor. Additionally, other contestants made racist remarks about Hosten's win, further highlighting the racial tensions of the time. The controversy surrounding her victory underscored the deeply ingrained prejudices in the beauty pageant industry and broader society. Despite the backlash, Hosten's triumph remains a landmark moment in the fight for racial equality and representation in global competitions. After her historic win as Miss World 1970, Jennifer Hosten faced significant challenges that differed from the experiences of previous winners. Unlike her predecessors, she was not approached for lucrative endorsements or commercial opportunities, a stark contrast to the usual treatment of Miss World title holders. This lack of interest from brands highlighted the racial biases and limited opportunities available to Black women in the beauty and entertainment industries at the time. Despite the backlash and accusations of rigging that followed her victory, Hosten fulfilled her Miss World duties with grace and dignity. She embarked on an international tour, including a visit to Vietnam with Bob Hope, and represented Grenada on the global stage. Her professionalism and poise during this period demonstrated her resilience in the face of adversity. In Grenada, Hosten received national recognition for her achievement. The country honored her with a commemorative stamp and a song dedicated to her victory, celebrating her as a national hero. These gestures underscored the pride Grenadians felt in her accomplishment, even as she faced challenges on the international stage. Hosten's post-win journey reflects both the barriers she encountered and the lasting impact of her groundbreaking achievement. After her reign as Miss World, Jennifer Hosten chose a career in diplomacy over entertainment, leveraging her global platform to make a lasting impact. From 1978 to 1981, she served as Grenada's High Commissioner to Canada, representing her country on the international stage and strengthening diplomatic ties. She later worked in international relations, contributing to trade negotiations and development initiatives, including serving as a technical advisor on trade to the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States. Her academic pursuits further supported her career, as she earned a master's degree in political science and international relations, focusing on topics like the impact of trade agreements on the Caribbean. Hosten's transition from beauty queen to diplomat highlights her versatility and commitment to meaningful work beyond the pageant world. Jennifer Hosten pursued higher education later in life, earning 2 master's degrees, one in political science and international relations from Carleton University in Ottawa, and another in counseling psychology from Yorkville University in New Brunswick. Her academic achievements complemented her diverse career, which included roles in diplomacy, trade negotiation, and international development. Hosten also worked as a psychotherapist, drawing on her personal experiences and academic training to support others. She authored her autobiography, Miss World 1970, How I Entered a Pageant and Wound Up Making History, which details her groundbreaking win and the broader cultural impact of her victory. Her story inspired the 2020 film Misbehavior, where she is portrayed by Gugu Mbatha-Raw, bringing her legacy to a new generation of audiences. Hosten's journey from beauty queen to diplomat and psychotherapist underscores her resilience and commitment to lifelong learning and service. At 77, Jennifer Hosten continues to embody grace and inspiration, reflecting on a life marked by groundbreaking achievements and resilience. She enjoys spending time with her family, including her 2 children and 5 grandchildren, while maintaining global connections forged through her diverse career in diplomacy, international development, and psychology. Hosten has consistently emphasized the importance of defining her own identity beyond her Miss World title, a theme she explores in her autobiography, Miss World 1970, How I Entered a Pageant and Wound Up Making History. Her story, immortalized in the 2020 film Misbehavior, continues to inspire new generations, showcasing her enduring legacy as a trailblazer and advocate for representation and self-determination. Jennifer Hosten's journey didn't end with the Miss World crown. It was only the beginning. From diplomacy to psychology, she redefined success on her own terms, proving that beauty is more than just a title. But even decades later, has the beauty industry truly changed? Do pageants today reflect the diversity she fought for? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories of history's game changers.